Ornella, hi. Daphne here. Thank you for purchasing an extra essay pack before your exam. Well done, and thank you for telling me then what you need. At least six. Hey, you should be fine. At least six. Goodness me. I always grade as if people want a seven. So I am kind of quite strict, quite kind of precise on what I'm correcting. But you are doing really, really well. Okay. Um, if you want help on your speaking, in the email I'm going to send you, at the bottom of the email, we're doing a speaking feedback service. So you can send me a part two, and I can send you comments on your part two. So that might help you just if you need to build your confidence on the speaking a little bit. So here we go. This is a general letter to a family. We want the tone here to be neutral, informal. Dear Simpson family is okay. That's fine. Or Dear Mr. and Mrs. Simpson, but Dear Simpson family is fine. But I would make this more friendly. I would put here at the end, best regards or best wishes or regards. So show the examiner you understand this is not formal. This is neutral, informal. I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing this letter because I would like to share a little bit more about myself. This goes here with you before my arrival. Absolutely. You could start with, okay, I am so excited to be staying with you. Thank you for hosting me. Yeah? With an exclamation mark because that's quite friendly. Then I'm writing this letter. Something like I'm so excited to be staying with is a really nice, like, fixed expression that we use. And exactly, this is perfect as well. I'm writing this letter because brilliant. And this is all really, really nice. Sorry, it's not meant to be. Sorry, that was your writing, not mine. But I just wanted to say really good on that. That's exactly what you want, these expressions. I'm a girl from Barcelona. My name's Ornella. I mean, they probably know your name. So I don't think you need that. My hometown is Barcelona, comma. I'm in my 30s. Now, contract here because it is more informal. So I'm in my 30s and really excited. So you can cut that totally. Really excited to share this experience with you. Okay, I've got excited there, but you could have looking forward to if you didn't want that. So all these little expressions are really useful. You've got the idea. This is looking nice. I love animals, therefore a few years ago I decided to be vegetarian. I keep going here. So I hope this won't be too tricky for you, because obviously they're going to cook for you. So tricky for you. Okay, tricky, difficult. My level of English is intermediate, so I hope you will be patient. Here you go, Will. Be patient with me in, you probably have to say in the first few, whoops. In the first few days you'd have to say, or at the beginning, it's also okay. It'll be my first time in your amazing country and I have lots of doubts. Okay, questions, not doubts. Doubts is, oh, okay, shall I go? Do I not go? Maybe this, maybe that. Not the same. Lots of questions. Um, especially, lots of questions. Okay, lots of questions. First of all, is it as rainy how people say? Nearly, so nearly there. Is it as rainy as people say? So rainy as an adjective, as. So as. Is it as rainy as people say? Okay. Usually it annoys me when students ask about the weather because nowadays, who knows the weather? It's crazy. But you've done that really nicely. As rainy as people say. My country was sunny. I'm a bit scared about this amount of water. Is it true that in the same land there are 3 countries. This is fascinating. Oh, I love that. Yeah, okay, lovely questions. Really nice. And it's just friendly and yeah, it's coming across really well. Now, watch out here, tense, present perfect. I've booked my flight. Or my flight is booked. Okay, but not, I know you did it in the past tense, but because it is still relevant for now, present perfect is correct. The departure from Barcelona will be at 10. Okay, this is a little bit long. There's quite a lot of detail in here. Oh no, let's, oh, way too long. Cut this back a bit. Okay, Friday the 3rd of September, comma, arriving at 10, and maybe you could let me know the best way to get to your house. Yeah, this is all lovely, but too long. Okay, aim for part 1, aim for 180, 170 to 180. Remember, do part 2 first. Part 1 is 20 minutes. Yeah. Also, part 2 here has double marks of part 1. So do this first, 40 minutes. This has the most marks, 70% of the marks, and the other one do it second. And you won't run out of time. Some people believe employees should stay in the same job for the rest of their lives. Others think they should switch at least once during their career. To what extent, so how much, do you agree or disagree? And give reasons. So whether by having only one work for all live or working in different companies have better results is an issue that's grown in importance over the last few decades. Really nice. Whether, right, whether by having, essentially, let me just correct the grammar first, okay? Whether having only one job for it's not the whole life really, is it though? All one's career, or working for different companies has better results. So it has singular because working for a different company is that's all your subject. So this is your verb. Has better results is an issue that's grown in importance over the verb. Okay. So you should have whether having. Right. You could turn it round. I'm just going to show you about by having because I really like that by having. So if you had whether by having only one career, one job, one is businessman more successful, or if you have to have another if working for different companies, and then you can pick it up. And then you can pick it up in the same way as you had before. Okay, so whether by having is really, really lovely grammar. That's super high level grammar. Whether by having only one job, businessmen are more successful. So it's almost like this is one half of your sentence, and then here's the subject coming in here. Businessmen are more successful, or if working for different companies, brr, okay? So you could put this there that would be super high level if you wanted to try it. I firmly believe that people should change work at least. Yeah, it's not really the work; it's their jobs, corporations. At least once. So you don't need 4. At least once during their career, because it has many advantages. Each company is different, and the way to work will be different too. Okay, you could put different advantages. You could put because, or you put just simply as to link it together a bit. Let's not repeat different, as each company is different, and no, okay, each company and corporate culture is different. Okay, that's just a bit neater, and then we're not repeating so many of these words. You don't want to have different and different in the same sentence. In this essay, we'll discuss. Okay, that's lovely. Now, how about using an example from Spain? Yeah, you're in Barcelona, so give me an example from Barcelona. Make it the examples personal to you. On one hand, people who work for long periods at the same place have the trust of the boss. Okay, good. They know how to run the company, what's advantageous or what does not work. First of all, the years should give them a lot of knowledge about business and speed to take decisions. These employees are really beneficial for the company. Secondly, okay, let's just break a minute there. Okay, now you're writing really nicely, but I can see the kind of band 6 in here, and to get yourself absolutely sure on this higher than that, we need to get some more grammar in there. It's just like, as you said, it's the grammar. Okay, on one hand, people who work for long periods at the same place usually have, this is quite important, it's just one little word that makes a big difference, usually have the trust of the boss, and then connected together, longer sentence, because, understand, the business, its management, systems, and how to build profits. I mean, I'm not using very difficult language. All this language is connected to work, yeah, but it makes a big difference. Rather than they know how to do this, what does not work, and all the sort of present simple all the way through. Let's just say it's a bit heavy. So here I'm just using one verb, but more nouns. First of all, the years, I don't think you need first of all. But these years of experience, or this experience, should, good, give them a lot of knowledge about business, as well as, so rather than and, as well as, speed to take important adjectives here, and necessary decisions. Just adding in 2 words here makes a real difference. You're instantly showing more language. It's a language exam, okay? Secondly, so I don't think you need firstly, secondly. You can, but I don't think you need it. Secondly, for the employees, that's going to give them security and stability. Okay. Just use furthermore. Furthermore, employees okay, just go furthermore. For the employees, comma, you'd have to have comma here. The fact to stay. You'd have to say the fact of staying in the company, but I just don't think you need the fact to stay. I would just put staying in the company for many years could give them. So let's get away from the present tense. Might, could give them security and stability in their life, because or resulting in the ability to buy a car, a house, whatever, or even have a family. Okay, so you've got it. You know what to do, but now really focus on these verbs here. So resulting in. So I'm using a participle clause here rather than another verb, another present tense. Okay. Recent studies showed how people who were working in the same company for more than 10 years made a larger contribution to the economy of the city by taking a mortgage or having a big, or consuming more, taking a mortgage and spending more. You'd have to say spending more. Spending rather than consuming, I think, will be better. Okay, so there's lots of really, really good stuff here, but hopefully that's showing you how to mix up these verbs, this grammar really. On the other hand, although there's some benefits by working for, although there are multiple, I mean, or important or significant, you've already said they're good, they're, okay, here, I cut that. You see, it's just repetitive. You don't need more benefits. You said it already. By working for more than one business, yeah, and then let's forget the firstly, secondly. It's slowing you down. By working for more than one business, cut this too. Okay. Employees may get the opportunity to learn more about one career, or even to grow. Well done. You don't get grow, just grow. New personal abilities such as tolerance, empathy, and be a part of a team. Good. Really, really nice. So the reason I'm cutting this is because to do with the coherence is the flow, the speed of the essay. So you slowing yourself down a lot here by repeating benefits, firstly by working, and then here, firstly, you don't need it, basically. If you read it again without it, it's much quicker. By working for more than one business, employees may get the opportunity to learn more about alternative careers, or even grow new person. Yeah, so it's much more sophisticated. So I'm going to cut that as well because you don't need that. And just carry on here by starting in a new job. Okay. New challenges may appear. So that would have to just move that verb. New goals and growth of personal motivation. Okay. For example, recent research is always singular, from the University of Oxford, so make that Barcelona, showed that people who were change of work, who changed, past simple, every 5 to 8 years, were happier with their jobs. Yeah. And in contrast, it's the linking words as well. You need to think about these linking words. So, and in contrast, through interviews, yeah, that's nice. It was shown that, or studies demonstrate that, but it was shown that more than 10 years at the same position made or resulted in a loss of interest and motivation. Okay, so I think that's really it's just how you can tidy it up a little bit. Resulted in a loss of interest and motivation for the job and the company. Very good point. You absolutely understand the question very well, so you're arguing your points really well. It's just adding more grammar so the examiner can give you marks. Grammar is 25% of the exam. You want to get the marks on grammar. To conclude, I strongly believe that people should change their work at least once in their lifetime. Yeah, it's predicted that if people don't, or if this does not happen, motivation, or it's likely that if this doesn't happen, motivation would decrease. Okay, or conditional, if this did not happen, motivation would decrease. It's an easy conditional to get in there. Okay, well done. You've done really well. Sorry, this is a bit long, but I hope this was helpful for you. Okay, well done.